Okay. So I was having a conversation with this brother in one of Red Supreme's chat, and shout out to Red Supreme. Um, he, this one guy was saying that women need to start telling other women that they need to do better. They need to stop being hoes and, this, that, and the third. And I was explaining to him that it's going to take more than the few women who speak publicly about the debauched women out here, um, the ones who make videos and content and who speak openly about women needing to do better. It's going to take more than that for women to change. Let me just say first that I don't think it's going to happen, and let me explain why. Um, First and foremost, there have always been whores. All throughout the existence of human, whores have always been around. But the difference is that whores knew their place because society as a whole kept them there, men and women. Men used whores. It was a legal profession, but men weren't seen publicly with whores. They didn't take them seriously, and they never married them. So, also, what really made the difference is that women in mass shunned whores. And the worst thing a woman could be, and she knew this, was a whore or considered a whore. A woman, a decent woman, never, ever, ever wanted to be a whore. She didn't want to be associated with a whore. And even like your meek women who maybe would have been, like okay with maybe saying hello to, a whore, wouldn't do it because she knew what she would have had to deal with so many other women. She knew what she would have faced, the backlash. She had her own reputation to consider. So therefore, she wouldn't be seen with a whore. She wouldn't be caught dead speaking to a whore. Unlike now, where the world is on its ass, you're questioned why you don't want to have anything to do with a whore, why you think it's wrong to be a whore. You got slut walks out here. People are celebrate whores. And, say what you want. I think it's totally wrong. Yeah, whores should be judged. Even like once back in the day, whores were murdered. Police didn't even investigate those crimes. Why? Because anybody could have done it. It, it was a waste of their time. Too many men they had been with too many men. So why bother when they had real crimes that they could solve? I know it sounds harsh, but it's the truth and it's historical facts. So I didn't, it took me a long time to really understand because I'm a woman, why men would say that simps are dangerous, simps are dangerous, simps are dangerous. And now I get it. It took me a while, but I did finally get it. That's why simps are dangerous, because simps give respect and they prop up women who don't deserve respect, the same respect as decent women. Women who practice situational awareness. I'm taking that term from Super Sly, and shout out to Sly. Um, who know that they shouldn't. This is okay. So I like this person, but her moral um, judgment is a little sketchy. She's a nice person, but she goes places that I wouldn't necessarily go. I don't feel comfortable with. And even though I like her, I'm not going to go there because I don't want to be seen as a whore. Women who do that, whores don't deserve the same respect as decent women. They just don't. And so that's why simps are dangerous. I understand that now. Whores need to stay in whore's place. And because so many women are weak and they need to feel that accepted, they're afraid to stand alone. They have thin skin. They need an entourage. They're never going to say, you're wrong. This is wrong. This isn't right. They'll sit and they will listen to their whore friends talk about the things that they do that aren't cool, that they don't even approve of. But they won't have the guts to say, you know what? You're wrong for that. That's not right. You screwing that married man? Oh no. You know what? That's not okay. That's not okay with me. I can't associate with you because I have a husband. I got a man. I can't trust you. They'll let it go. They won't say anything because they want to maintain friendships. It's for a lot of women, it's more important for them to be liked than anything else. And this is why women things aren't going to change with women. The only way that I see things changing is if men were able to become like the Taliban. And that's the only way that I see women getting under control. And women who don't have a problem with order, because let's just call a thing, men, not males, men bring order and decorum. With the women that don't have a problem with order will fall in line and they won't have a problem with it. The rest will, we know how that ends up. If you know anything about, what happened when the Taliban took over, what happened with a lot of these women that were out of control, then, you already know. I don't see it ever changing because women, society has rewarded being a whore. It's considered a good thing instead of once upon a time it being shameful. So that was my thoughts. I wasn't able to get it all out to this brother that I was chatting with. In the chat, we were having our little sidebar conversation because it was just too much to go back and forth with, and I just wanted to get that out. Leave your love, leave your hate, like Misanthropic one says, and Truth Teller, I believe.